Okay, everything should be working the way that I like it. Hopefully we're all good. And we're going to do some weather coverage today. Storms are starting to fire off in the Rockford area and Rockford state line. We got storms already firing up. I already hear thunder here at the studio, and my dad's doing yard work, so just cutting some more grass. But today we're watching some storms, a Boeing segment that just went through McHenry County. Yes, yesterday or the day before, it was otherwise yesterday or the day before we made severe weather coverage. I don't remember. But that storm that went through Belvedere got absolutely nailed. There was tons of power outages and a lot of damaged trees in the Belvedere area where my mom is. So, hopes for Belvedere. I don't think it would be as bad. And you can see my face is super bright. I got two windows open. Well, not really open, just blinds open. So I have a point of perspective of what I'm seeing out my window at the computer setup. So you can see these storms are still in McHenry County. We also got storms south of Rockford. We got a storm right here that's starting to bean out, and it is rotating a little bit. Right there, you see it's starting to bean out like that. Once again, we are under 2% tornado risk today in the state line. We're like in the middle of the risk, so if we get any tornado warnings, it will be probably here in the state line, just about. Doing some velocity scans, we can start going through some of this. You can see that one's rotating. This one's rotating just to the south of Monroe Center. Rotation's starting to develop right here, so there could be a warning, at least a severe warning on that pretty soon, and then possibly as we progress, that could become a tornadic storm. I am seeing some dark clouds out my window. It is the middle of the day, and the sun will be coming to get me pretty soon. It's going to shine up the whole room soon. I currently do have chapped lips right now, so I'm having to live through that right now. But yeah, this is starting to rotate pretty heavily. This might get tornado warning. That you can't get any more clear rotation than that on a radar to get a tornado warning. So this is our main concern right now, this storm in particular. Once again, I don't think there's any debris. But it is storming down here. There's confirmed lightning strikes. If you were in McHenry County, I didn't really get to cover these storms. I was out doing stuff in the house and doing work today. This is gonna be a wind. This was a wind event that went through McHenry. We probably got up to like 60, maybe even 70-mile-an-hour winds in McHenry County potentially. If you're sticking in, we're covering this whole area today. So if you're in this area, we're basically doing this area today. So this is our coverage zone where we're gonna watch storms, and the storms are literally in our area still. So. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm checking this storm. This storm is our main concern. This storm's just leaving you guys in McHenry. Y'all should hopefully be good. Bull Valley, though, you're still in the middle of it. And there's been some rotation spots in the storm, too, so. If you're in Bull Valley, there could be some broad rotation. Nothing too bad. I don't think that produced anything. This is the storm I'm getting concerned about, because this storm's still babying. It's already rotating. This could produce something later. Once again, 2%. It's lower. It's on the lower side of risks, but it's still rotating just south of Monroe Center. Is this going to go up towards Rockford? I don't think so. But this may go up for Belvedere. So we're going to watch out for you guys in Belvedere. Yeah, that one's going for Belvedere. You can just see the rotation just developed. As you can see, it's just spinning and spinning, and you can see it's spinning backwards clockwise. So it's not something you want to see when rotation develops that fast. Something gets issued, it's probably going to be issued around here. Right now there is no warnings and stuff. But Belvedere, I'd watch out for a tornadic threat going into the Belvedere area. Cherry Val, I'd watch out as well. This could always take a turn. So Cherry Val, Belvedere, Timberland, and maybe some farmlands and crops here I'd be watching out. So definitely be careful. That one's rotating. This is our most concerning storm out of any storm here right now, is this one. And some other storms are beginning to try and rotate as well, so some are starting to rotate a little. That's trying to rotate. But this one's rotating like crazy. This one's growing. This one grew out of nowhere, guys. See, there it is. You guys didn't even see the beam. Tiny little bit of inflow going in right there. So when you see something like this with rotation, that's not good. This is how storms make big tornadoes. And we don't want to see big tornadoes. Once again, this is not too far away from Monroe Center. The lawnmower noises are on my end, so just ignore that. If you have headphones, those noises are on my end. Timberland, we got some storm development over here just north of Belvedere. These ones I don't think are that concerning, but there is broader. I'm gonna say broad, but it's very light rotation. I don't think it's gonna produce anything, to be honest. The one by Monroe Center, that one's what I'm concerned about. See, that one's, if we see this red start to get deeper, that's not gonna be good. The green's already like maxed out. Is gonna be. But if this red gets brighter, a little brighter, we could possibly see a tornado warning issued, probably around or even near the Belvedere area. May even include Cherry Valley. No, it would not include Rockford, so you guys in Rockford would be safe from the storm. Maybe a small portion of it. Mainly Belvedere and Timberland, Cherry Valley, y'all are going to probably be the main path of the storm. Oh, you can see that one's just trying to build up. And we actually got a rotation starting to form over here now. We can see it this time. We can officially see the rotation now right here. So this is another one just to the west of Rochelle. There's some rotation trying to develop. It's gonna try. Now it's doing some extra grass, and I can very well see the clouds outside. You literally just went in the middle of the road. Sorry, stuff on my end. Don't worry. Just don't worry. Yeah. So these storms are gonna rotate. A few of them going to. Okay, a few of them are gonna rotate. Not saying they're all gonna. It's not. Oh my God, there's gonna be a tornado moment. We don't know. It's a low. It's a 2% chance tornado risk today for the state line of Rockford. We're watching you all out. Of course, you guys over here. This is still the main one. That one's still rotating. It's rotating. That one could produce a tornado at any time. So that one may have. This one could produce a land spout. Once again, I don't know if there's any land spots or anything, but there could be debris being picked up right here in this area. But we don't know. There's not much in this area. Maybe just farms and cornfields and stuff. Not much. It's kind of quiet. Just to the south of Rockford. Going up towards Belvedere. We got a storm not too far away from Rochelle and Hillcrest, just north of Ashton and Franklin Grove, where the storm's starting to begin to rotate itself. Right here. This storm's trying to begin. This one's trying to get rotation in itself. We're going to watch that pretty closely for you guys. It is getting dark out here in South Rockford. I'm in South Rockford, so this is literally about the distance of me from that rotation. It's not that far. I'm probably like, I don't know, 20 minutes away from that, of the core of the rotation. Maybe 25 minutes, 30. I am in the south side of Rockford. I'm not going to exactly pinpoint where I am. That was going to be good. As you can see, we're starting to get some radar glitches here, so it's going to be hard to read right here. But I still see some greens made up with some red, so this could be starting rotation up. This storm, the reds have went down. The reds have went down. That's something. That's a good thing. The reds have weakened, but they can always strengthen up again. We don't know these storms. Once again, this storm is still a baby, and those clouds are looking crazy right out my window. So it's gonna get pretty nuts here over time. Yeah, the clouds I'm looking at are this storm, by the way. That's the cloud I'm seeing out my window. I'm looking at that storm. Just that way is where it is. I'm gonna watch them for the storm. Real quick. Dude, that bean looks insane. That's gonna be a builder. You guys can finish off the lawnmower. To me, it looks like that cloud's getting really close. That's got a shelf-looking signature to it. It's not really a shelf. It's more of a wall cloud, to be honest, but that was thunder right there. And my dad's still out there. That was thunder. I don't know if the video picked that up, but that was thunder. That just rumbled. That was thunder. There's lightning in the area. So if you're in South Rockford, there's lightning going on, and my dad's in a pretty dangerous spot. He should probably get inside. Yeah, don't go outside if you're in South Rockford. Don't do what my dad's doing. No reason to. Just wait till the storm's passed. You can always do it tomorrow. Your grass ain't gonna go in one day. Grass grows slowly. Give it another day. I don't think there's gonna be much tomorrow. There is some thunder outside. These storms over here are beginning to exit McHenry County. But still, Bull Valley and McHenry are still starting to get some storms. McHenry. That's literally a town in McHenry. It's named McHenry. Once again, these ones haven't been rotating too bad. Maybe a little right there. But there's going to be some wind, for sure. You just see the velocity is just a mess with all the wind. I haven't had a radar update yet. Let me see if my radar gets to the latest. Yeah, those reds are starting to kick back up again. That's not a good sign. Yeah, this is probably the strongest the rotation's gotten. I could probably see the rotation if I look out my window. I could see the bowl looking thing out my window. Yeah, I could see where it's rotating. Let's get some good ways produced there. It'd be weird because if that did produce, I would see it right out the window. My dad would witness that tornado too if it did form. The rotation is starting to kick back up again. We have radar glitches right now on this purple part. We got some glitches going on there. That will be fixed. That and probably a few more radar scans. Yeah, Belvedere in Cherry Valley. You guys need to be prepared. I'm actually hearing the thunder from the storm. That's how close I am to it. If there was to be a tornado warning, it would probably include a part of Winnebago. If they were to issue one now, it'd probably be around like this, maybe. It'd probably be somewhere in this area is where they would issue. It'd probably include Cherry Valley. It would definitely include Belvedere. Yeah, the thunder's out there. I think my dad's just trying to finish stuff. I can see the bowl. I'm gonna get a better view out my window real quick. Hold up. Okay, I get a better view right here. Yeah. Look at that base. Very well. Yeah, I'm looking at I'm looking at the bowl shape on this cloud right now that I'm seeing right out my window. In South Rockford, I'm looking at this. It's actually got a funnel. There is a funnel. It means it's trying to produce. There is a funnel on that storm, guys. Oh my god, dude, that is a funnel, man. Look at that. I wish I could bring you guys over here and show you. Dude, that funnel is insane. Dude, there is a straight up funnel. Dude, that is a cone funnel out my window, guys. That's crazy. A cone funnel. And it looks like it might be roping out a little bit. Yeah, I just witnessed a cone funnel right out my window from that storm that is the strongest area of rotation that I've seen since I've started the stream. I think that storm's just gonna miss me, but I can very well see the rotation. I'm looking at it. And I can actually see if it produces. If anything was a touchdown, it'd be a big moment in my life too. I've never seen a tornado before. But I'm looking at the direct spot where it is in fact rotating. It is crazy. Yeah, dude, I can see it. There's a funnel. It's a cone. I'm just trying not to knock the picture off my wall. There's a picture right next to me where I'm looking out the window. Dude, that's crazy. It's trying to make a cone funnel. That is not good. You never want to see cone funnels. I can see a cone funnel right out my window. That is from that storm and this area of rotation that's currently ongoing. I'm going to put this into motion to get maybe a new radar update if possible. So yeah, so that is your area of rotation. I can hear the thunder. It is thundering from the storm. Oh no, Rockford. There might be a storm that popped up. Oh no, this is velocities. Well, at least I can tell them the velocities out there. There's stuff trying to build in Rockford, so definitely be cautious there. Rotation is weakened. That's good. It weakened, then it strengthened, and then it weakened again. It's a good thing, but I'm still going to watch out this window because I can see the bowl where it's rotating. The bowl looks like it may have went away. I don't really see the bowl as bad anymore. Yeah, there's clouds everywhere. Oh, it's funneling again. That's nuts. Water noises on my end. Apologies. Don't worry, guys. I'm right behind the camera. Actually, I'm just looking at I can see where it's rotating. I can see where it's going to produce. I'm looking right. Yeah, I see it. It's trying to funnel. It's like it's a little bowl right now. And that could potentially just drop a funnel. No warnings have been issued for the storm yet. Yeah, I can see the area of interest right over there. I'm watching the rotation out my window. This storm is visible out my window. I can see the rotation. I can see where it's trying to funnel out. Because that's where it's rotating. Let's see if it weakened or it strengthened. The radar hasn't even updated yet, so. And then now we have visible down here. It's trying to rotate just to the west of Rochelle. Clouds are starting to form. Thunder's being heard in the south side of Rockford where I am. I can hear thunder. I can see this. I'm in like the New Milford, South Rockford area, so I have clear visible of this storm out my window. That may have strengthened back up. Okay, look at this. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad on my view, but I can see the base of the storm. I can see the tail. I can see the tail of the storm right there. That's the cool part. We got some trees that are starting to turn orange already, and it's still the middle of August. I'm still keeping interest out, and I'm watching the part of the storm just to my right when I look out the window. I'm looking at mistakes. Once again, oh, we got more rotation over here. The rotation may be cycle. We may have the rotation might be starting to do this now. It's starting to come over here. We're watching over there now. Looks like certain stuff are coming in. We're still rotating here, just not as strong as it was. I would see the tornado. If there was a tornado to drop, I would see it out my window. I'd see it clearly. But there's nothing. I would see it clearly. But that rotation is just south of me. And I'm literally in an open spot where there's not too many trees. That storm actually looks darker now than it was when I just looked a few seconds ago. But you can hear the thunder from it. I got a little cloud up there trying to goof around. I'm looking at that. I can see it. I actually see a whole new bowl that just formed. That's where just rotating right under it. I can see a new bowl. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, on the next scan if the rotation intensified. It looks stronger. Like I'm looking at it, it's trying to produce a funnel. I got a whole bowl shape under here. Wow. That's an insane view I got out my window. That's the storm I'm looking at. Very well see the base of it. It's trying to produce something. I can see it funneling. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't test, but I have like a whole new bowl cloud thing showing up out my window. Just think it's look at the velocities. It looks like it hasn't updated. Let's put it in the motion, see if it does. It did not update. We have not updated in. That's updated 307. I don't think it doesn't look like it's updated to me. The radar. It looks like it. Yeah, it says 303 right there. So yeah, I may have updated a long time ago. It looks like it's been about 5 minutes. That's the radar's actually updated. We need a radar update. We need one now. We've been waiting forever. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. Look at that. That's insane. That's getting pretty evil. I gotta look up the windows. The craziest view I have now. Yeah, that's funneling out still. That's the thunder from it. You guys probably can't hear it, but I absolutely can. Yeah. Hear me here. My dad's taking a shower. That is a dark storm. I can see the top of it. That's how crazy it is. I can see the bowl. I'm probably going to lose sight of it because it's starting to go behind some trees now. I'm going to lose it pretty shortly. Probably going to lose it pretty shortly. I'm starving right now. I'm probably going to have to get something to eat pretty soon. I'm getting hungry. I heard some crackle or something from that. That was some sort of crackle. If you guys are in the south side of Rockford, you're probably hearing what I'm hearing. If you could hear a crackle and not hear a crackle, and the rotation has tightened up again. That's something we don't want to see. That's not a good thing. I get some pretty good thunder from that. It looks like the bull's head went away. Oh, I can actually still see it. It reminds me what I said. It's visible. I can just see the fat end of the bowl, and that's how I know it's there. Yep, but I think I've officially just lost sight of it. It went behind some trees, so I lost sight of it. This is tightening up. It's rotating. Try the National Weather Care 11 and see if it's even segmented. Because it's beaming out. I can see that's the storm. Oh, they're everywhere. Oof. Yep, it's segmented. It's up to 40 mile an hour and penny size hail. I can see that storm. I can see that storm from here. I'm in this area and I can see it right there. That is just crazy, crazy stuff. That's not just producing 40 mile an hour and penny size hail. We may also see land spouts, and that's something we also gotta watch. A lot of lightning. Tons of lightning. These I don't see lightning unless. Oh, there it goes. Now there's lightning. I see it. I don't think these are producing much in Wisconsin, but watch out, Janesville. Some storms may try to come at you here soon. We need to go back to our good radar and just keep getting our good updates and all that. And it updated again, I think. Look at this. Yeah, that updated. You can see it now. You can see the inflow. Then you got the outflow. So this right here, this green that's pointing like this, that goes like that. See that? You can just see it. It goes like this. That is inflow right there. That is the inflow. Meeting up with the red. The red is the outflow. The green is the inflow. I'm going to watch out here. Dude, those storms are huge. Yeah, a lot of storms have built here. The statement is not in Winnebago County. Is it in Winnebago County? No, it's not. It's not in Winnebago County. Okay. Yeah, dude, look at all the lightning this thing left behind. Oh my god, that's a lot of lightning, guys. I remember watching this storm and it only had like 3 strikes of lightning on it. There's probably a few thousand strikes now. It's that crazy. At least a few thousand strikes. This is a storm a lot of us just witnessed about an hour ago, maybe. Probably like an hour ago. Hour and a half ago. Yeah, it's starting to build right there. So we're going to go through the future radar here and see what's going on. Try and let you know. Y'all on the state line, we're going to watch you right here. Rockford's the main one. We're watching y'all in the middle. So the sign of storms is already up there. It's already put in motion. See, the blips are already detected on the future radar right there. That's what we're already seeing. Just give it time to load. It's taking a minute. The internet's definitely going to crap out, so... Yeah, my internet is starting to go out, guys, so we're going to lose connection here. My internet is going down. Looks like we're back up. We're down to 9. Okay, looks like we're back. Try this again. Okay, now we got a full-on radar visual. So that's what it can look like later. Yeah, my internet was going down. I was lagging out. I can see when I'm lagging out. I've already dropped almost 10,000 frames, so. You can see the storm's already built there over Rockford. We're going to stop this because it's killing my internet. I don't know. Yeah, we're already seeing that line form. Cells are forming. None of them are in Rockford yet. But if we're watching the one down in the south, I don't know. That one may miss. A lot. Rockford or Belvedere's going to get nailed by a lot of this, I think. Yeah, my internet's pooping out. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay. See, we got okay. Looking up on about. Yeah, I'm losing internet, guys. I'm sorry. It's going out again. We're already down to 20% on the stream, so we're lagging right now. We're starting to lose internet. The internet's trying to go out. And I cannot stop that. Well, the only thing I can fix is mobile data, but my hotspot would probably be worse than this internet. But if our internet was to fully go out, we would have to switch to hotspot to keep our stream going. If we lost power, then there'd be no more streaming. You know, we'd just have to start checking stuff yourself. Let's turn on my window. Yeah, I lost the base of the storm already, so it's already gone. Yeah. It's not really visible as it was before, but we need to get to the storm. This storm, that's starting to get some serious info looking on it on this radar. If I'm according to this right here, it's trying to put something in this. This still has that beanie shape right there. You can see the little lump there. Almost starting to bean out. Excuse me. Let's go back at the radar scope. Yeah, we're still watching tons of areas of rotation. Oh, whoa. 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 I don't know if that's a radar glitch or that's actually rotating, but that is strong. Whoa. Whoa. That is insane. That's the strongest rotation we've had this whole time. That's the strongest rotation we've had this whole time. This rotation isn't as bad anymore. This is going to be our new concern. It's going to be this one. If I'm not mistaken, that is intense. Pretty intense, not going to lie. Whoa. Look at this again. Yeah. Yeah, that is no radar glitch. That's pure rotation. I literally showed you the inflow I'm getting. You guys, you can even see it. Alright, hold up. You need reflectivity of this. My internet is horrible. It's down to 20. Yeah, we're down to half. We only got half Wi-Fi now. Yeah, storms like this do affect streams and stuff when they affect in this area. Oops, I zoomed out a little too much there. There's so many internet receivers in this area. Rotation down there near Amboy, that's starting to form back up too, so that's a new area of rotation. We're watching there, we're definitely watching there, and we're starting to watch there now, because that one's going to start to rotate. Rockford, y'all are getting some velocities, so clouds are starting to form here over Rockford. It's super cloudy out on my... All of Rockford is pretty much cloudy, I think. The whole city. Dude, this is a train of storms right here. This is a train of storms developing right here. This is just a full-on train. They're just gonna keep moving on that way. So, but you never know. Some of these storms could always make turns, even though that's pretty unlikely because of the environment we have today. I don't know what's going on there. Looks like a glitch, but we're watching that. Kirkland, you guys are in the middle of a storm. Belvedere, I don't think Belvedere, you guys ain't dodging the bullet. South Rockford, you may get in that storm, and that one's not gonna be good. This is probably got the strongest rotation I've seen. Yeah, that's still not good. That's still rotating. Still rotation. Once again, I don't know where that's going to go, but I'm going to watch that storm move up. I don't know. That could go for the south side of Rockford. And that one could be bad for me. Yeah, that one might hit New Milford, and that's my area. Yeah. This one's coming for us, and it's even trying to extend itself a little bit right there, kind of like a little mountain top. It's like a mountain. Storms are going to try and mountain up right there, especially where I am. I'm in this area right here. Well, not that big, but I'm in South Rockford. South Rockford area. I'm in this area right here. I'm in South Rockford. New Milford, South Rockford. Okay? So, we're watching out pretty close here. Storms are getting close to the Rockford area, so we're going to have to watch really closely. That rotation's starting to get pretty intense. Rockford, you got to watch out. Rockford, it's coming. Rockford's going to get something here soon, and I don't know when, but it's going to happen. We're 30 minutes into the stream. Things are getting pretty intense. Storms are going to start to build. I don't want to lose power here. I don't want to lose internet. I'd actually better off be losing internet than losing power, because I could just switch to hotspot on my phone. That would probably still mess up my stream a lot. I have full bars right now, so the stream's actually good right now. In cloudy, yeah, we got a storm coming in now. It's coming. It's here. It's coming. It's gonna thunder a lot. It's the new storm now. It's gonna start producing thunder. I don't know what's going on there. That could be rotation. Everything's rotating. I wouldn't be surprised if Max Velocity or any other YouTuber may go live for this. This can get pretty crazy. There's even severe thunderstorm warnings down there in Missouri. Probably from the same system that's affecting the U.S. It's starting to rotate down here. We're starting to see teal colors start to pop up there. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, right there. That might be a glitch, actually. This is still rotating. Yeah, that's heavy rotation. Something rotation. I don't know what that's going to do. And we got a severe thunderstorm warning for Kirkland. Severe thunderstorm warning for Kirkland. And they actually decided not to tornado tag this. Torrential rainfall is occurring with the storm. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail for you guys in Kirkland. Eventually, this may reach the Belvedere area. Losing internet, guys. I'm sorry. Our internet may eventually go out here. Yeah, Belvedere. You're already basically getting hit by the tail end of it right here. So we're not as close to this. I don't know where all these storms are gonna go, but this is the pretty good danger zone right here. At least in this area, this is where we're watching for the most of activity in probably the next hour or so. So we're gonna be watching this. It's actually getting dark out my window. It's starting to get dark in the room. My face is not as bright anymore as it was at the beginning of the stream. It's changed a lot. The beginning of the stream, we had little blips, and they like this storm was our main area. This storm is what fired up our stream in the first place with the high rotation. This one looks like our new one. This one's rotating too, so we could have an in-storm hook, and now it's just a velocity mess. Oh, whoa, ain't up. Yep, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That storm fired back up rapidly and fast. Yeah, that one got some bad rotation. Dude, I don't get why they did not tornado possible this, but look at this. Look at that. Look at that. What else signature can make that? Once again, I love the National Weather Service. What can I... What else could I call this? Hail? That is not hail contamination. That is a full-on blown velocity couplet in thunderstorm watch effect. I can see that on my map. If y'all go to the maps here, right here, we're under a thunderstorm watch. I got thunder here. Yeah, that kicked. I think it just updated too. Oh my god. This storm is our main concern again. We're back to this storm. The storm that fired up our stream is back to being our main concern. I gotta watch where that's going. Yeah, see, look at that. It just immediately fired back up. Oh god, that is... Hey, not good. Not good. It just got creepy dark outside. When you're in South Rockford, you're seeing clouds that I'm seeing out my visual, it's getting pretty nuts, you know. The info came back up too. You can see it just going in right there. You can still see the opening between the storm and the hook. This storm's literally our concern again. This could go up towards Belvedere. Let's hope Belvedere... There is a chance Belvedere dodges the bullet. But at least with that storm, but there's also another storm behind it. And there's more. It's a train. It's a whole train of storms. It's literally this long. And then we have a line of storms that are starting to build, and they're going to move like this. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. Janesville, I'd be ready. That line's starting to come at you. Monroe, especially. You guys are going to get bombed by it. I don't know what that is on my window. I hope that's not what I think it is. But dude, those clouds are creepy out my window. It's not the best. But I got a full-on weird-looking cloud on my window. It's starting to drive me crazy. I don't know what it is doing, but it's there. It's there. 37 minutes. Do you have a velocity update yet? Calmer. Not as bad. We need that. Thank goodness. Alright. We're still watching over here. I can't even tell what's rotating over here. It's too much of a mess. According to visuals, we're probably watching around right here-ish. Or even right here. It's a full-blown velocity mess right now. I can't tell what's rotating and what's not rotating. It's just a mess. Right, velocity mess. So there's not much in terms I can do with rotation-wise right now. Just this storm. This one's been going up, down constantly. So we're still keeping an eye on this. This one just keeps going. This one just keeps going. We're going to watch that one. Trying to keep things chill there. I'm starting to Probably not to get some sort of food. I had Subway a few hours ago, but probably have to get like a sandwich or something, or a snack, or something. Fill me up. Yeah, this storm just got issued, by the way. We can go to Carolina. That one probably already popped up on radar. That one, yeah, Belvedere's getting in some of that already. I'm already starting to get the thunder. If we go for the lightning, we've dropped 13,000 frames already. Oh my goodness, our internet's going out, guys. It's bad. Yeah, there's lightning all around up here. There's even a lightning strike way up here. In this part of our, there's a lightning strike. How did that get up there? I have no idea. Yeah, these lightnings are gonna go nuts. If we get a future radar on this, thunderstorms at night. That's what my weather thing says on the bottom of my PC taskbar. We're gonna get the future. We're gonna feature this up. We're gonna feature that. The line's already forming. This is what we expected. This is probably the main event going to form up here today, later on. That one's what we're watching the most. I ain't good. No. Hit the button. Stop, drop, frames, stupid Wi-Fi driving crazy. Yep, and that's where it begins. It blows up right there on 440. Accordingly, that's... Jeez, that'd be a big storm. But according to this, Rockford dodges the bullet on this one. There's going to be some cellular activity here. Let's just pause the whole thing. Yeah, that's the storm we're watching right there. I'm not sure if that one will reach Rockford, but I still see a full-blown storm going to blow up right there, so... Yeah, I think I have my desktop audio as well. If I had a song playing and my computer's been muted the whole time. Thank Lord. That could have just ruined the stream right there. Probably gonna log off.